make some super quick sausage rolls. I'm going to make a really quick version for my main blog, my main YouTube, and I'm going to make a longer version for the celiac queen. So if you watch on there, hello. If you're watching on a normal vlog, also hello. So if you've seen my lemon meringue video, you'll realise that gluten-free pastry is a joke, or just I am not the person to make pastry. I'm awful at it, abysmal, horrendous. So I've got some pastry mix basically from Morrison's. I'm going to pop this in here. I think I add some butter to it, add an egg, get a bit of water in there, let it prove in the fridge or whatever it's called, and then we'll cook our sausages. I've got some heck chicken sausages. I thought, yeah, I'll go with chicken rather than pork just to mix it up a bit, sex it up a little bit, and then we'll get cooking. So here we go. So I've got 90 grams of butter in that bowl. I'm just going to pop this free from pastry mix in there from Morrison's. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then I have to crack one egg into it. Everywhere else, there we go. Bang. Oh, this, wow, actually do. And then I'm going to mix this up, but I'm going to do it quick time because otherwise you'll get super bored. I'm going to let that prove in the fridge now for about an hour, I think it is. Gosh, this is why I would never get a job at a restaurant, because not only cannot cook, but I can't even pretend to cook. My pastry's been proving for about 45 minutes now, so I'm going to cook off these sausages and pop them on the side, and then when they're done, I can wrap them in some lovely pastry and get them in the oven. I only want to make little diddy ones, so I'm going to chop each sausage in half. I've decided I want them to be a little bit Christmassy, so I'm going to get some thyme on there. And some garlic powder. Remember, this isn't garlic salt, so I'm not just putting loads of salt on it. I don't need to add any salt to them. It's got oil in there, so when I turn it round, it'll look like this. I'm going to get a little bit of rosemary in on there as well, just to make it extra, extra, extra festive. I'll have to put a little bit more oil in it. Do you know how typical it is? I shall not be using that one. As I wait for my sausage roll oil to be soaked up by the tissue, I'm going to roll out some pastry, put it into 13 little sausage roll lines, because if you are eagle-eyed, you will have seen that I threw one on the floor, which is so typical, but let's get to it. Oops, that is too much. Let's go. Let's start rolling this out. I don't actually think it needs all that flour really, so we'll just kind of smush it to the side. I'm going to be so impressed if this pastry doesn't crack. Well, obviously it has come out of a packet, so I would be writing Morrison's a letter of complaint, of course. I've never made sausage rolls before, or with chicken sausages. Maybe I should start like a little interactive thing on these videos, like tell me what your favourite kind of sausage is. Do you like sausage rolls? Do you like Greggs? Which one's better, the Pound Bakery or Greggs? I mean, to be honest, I can't eat it either, so I wouldn't know. I don't know how thick or thin to roll this. I've got some egg wash down here with a little bit of salt and pepper in it, just to get a bit of extra flavour. I realise you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just going to try and test the waters of how much pastry I actually need, because I feel like probably shouldn't look people in the eyes as I do that. I don't know how thin is too thin. We'll just give it a go. They can be rustic sausage rolls. Am I meant to put a little bit of like egg wash in it? I don't know, I'm literally making this up, as you can probably tell. I kind of had an idea really, like maybe put a little bit of chutney in it or something. Should I do that? Just to make it extra festive. God, these look stupid. You're gonna look pretty after all, I promise. Where's my little egg wash thing gone? Do a little bit of egg wash on the top. Make them all nice and golden. Put a few sesame seeds on the top as well. Yummy! You can come back when I've done all 13, otherwise you'll get very bored. And finally on the last one now, so let's roll this up like a pro. Where shall I stick this one? On the end somewhere, or maybe up here. Sit there. So you know I'm patting it like it's a child. So proud of my sausage rolls. So the chicken sausages with rosemary, thyme, garlic powder, in gluten-free pastry with some Tesco's finest chutney in there as well. I've just put a bit of salt and pepper in my egg, but I'll show you what it looks like round here. Don't they look cute? Jokes, they look like the kind of bad cooking that you just have to like because your mum's made it. Well, I'm going to put them in the oven for, I think, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes at 180 degrees, and hopefully they'll turn all golden and lovely and brown and mwah. Look at them! So all the sort of browner stuff that's coming out is gorgeous smelling chutney. I don't mind that it's leaked because it was an experiment. These look yummy. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. They actually smell so good. Chicken with thyme, rosemary, chutney, sesame seeds, crunchy. Mwah. Amazing.